ready for the duct tape drags day 1. It's Friday and Saturday. I've chosen the Cummins swapped 86 Ford to take down the drag strip if I can. And on the trailer that'll be at the car show is the 62 Caddy, although it's sold. A friend of mine is the one who bought it, and he said, yeah, take it to the drags, it's fine, no worries. So we're gonna take this to the drags. So I gotta move this out of the way because I believe Dalton from Pole Barn Garage and Jim, the inevitable Jim, are gonna be here soon because he's rolling into town. It's Thursday evening, so Friday and Saturday the event is. I think he's overheating and he needs to flush his radiator. So luckily I'm not really working on anything at the moment. I'm in between jobs, so I got an open bay. So whatever we need to do, we'll be able to get it done. So he should be here within the next hour or so, I think. How you doing, man? If you go right past my Dodge, you'll see the shop, and then the last bay, you can park right in there. Sweet. Hey, Jim. Good to meet you, man. You guys made a long journey out here.
Barely. You look fried.
Yeah, you guys look beat.
Yeah, I'm not used to all this sun.
Yeah, it's nice and warm.
Yeah, over 300 days a year.
Yes.
I'm Travis. I've seen you before.
Travis?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'll probably be buying that T-bird from you. That's just FYI.
Yeah.
Jim.
Jim, hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah. I love the truck catching on fire down the road.
The what?
The truck catching
Oh,
on
that
fire
74?
Hey, dude, I think the thing's on fire.
What's on fire? What's on fire?
Over here.
Ah.
I'm not in a big hurry, so I gotta make it turn around, you know what I mean?
Dude, that was the only time I've ever actually wondered if we were gonna burn something down.
So, you got a garden hose?
Yeah.
And you mind if I make a mess? Oh man. Yeah, I think we had some more stuff.
Oh, I just smell it too.
Oh, yeah.
Awful. Smells like dead rat.
It could be, I mean.
Yeah,
Like legitimately, it smells like a dead rat.
there might be a dead rat in this.
There's always that chance.
Bible.
Do you smell that?
See the video of the roast?
Gosh. They need to jump this. It's been sitting so long that battery got killed, and I think I left the map light on actually. Let's see if this thing will do it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, little jump packs work good.
Smells like it probably make it home. It works.
Hey, that T-bird runs in dry saws. It means paint bad.
Yeah.
That, maybe you know a guy who can do that. Brakes need a little tension up front. Thump, thump, thump. Pulls a little left when you hit the brake. Shifts crisp. Nice. A little rowdy on the outside.
Yeah.
Talking bad about my car?
No, I'm just talking honestly about your car.
Pulls to the right.
Left. And that $2,000 T-bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$2,000?
$2,000?
I don't know. That's a nice car for $2,000. There's no
You
rust
had
on it.
28 on it, right?
I had 28 on it.
What
I had it at 35. I lowered it to
What would you
28.
take greenbacks?
I feel 25 is fair for a car that'll make.
You said 23? You heard 22, I heard 23. I'll give you credit. But split in the middle 24.
24?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? We'll go ahead.
You
Let's
got
do
a
it.
car. I'll let you buy it. You need to get home.
Okay. I'll buy it.
He's spending your money.
Yeah, what the
Well,
hell?
he needs a ride home worse than I need another
Well,
car.
hold on a second. I didn't go shopping at Duct Tape yet. 2,400 tentatively. You know, there might be something to that.
There might be.
I'm sure it'll be better than this.
If he doesn't, I will. It's sold either way.
All right,
One of us is buying it.
fair enough. Looking a lot better now.
Yeah,
See the episode when he made the Mercero? Yeah. Just,
What
just
in the
for Duct Tape
world?
experience.
Merchero.
Yeah, it's the Mercero. 460. I'll tell you what, I got this from Dalton. He texts me little things and such. I said, you gotta screw around and make that kind of nice. I might want that when you're done. He built this as a joke. This car started on Viceville Garage. Derek rescued it out of Iowa, drove it to Tennessee, burning oil bad. A guy from Minnesota buys it, fixes the oil problem, trades it to Dalton. Dalton wanted it for the 460 engine because it's got a strong running 460. He says, let's make the Mercero, the Ranchero that Mercury should have made. So in 2.5, 3 days with Sawzall blades, a grinder, self-tappers, and all the leftover Bondo and fiberglass he had in his supply cabinet, he did this conversion spending no money. He literally built this with no money, just using leftover supplies he had laying around.
How many problems did you have getting here with this?
Not
None? Nothing.
I got the cheapest car here. This has had zero mechanical.
And isn't that the one that
Zero.
isn't this the car that Dalton spent like a lot of money? Like he's been spending his own money on doing all the
for
suspension.
Butler engine and then
Right.
the radiator, crappy radiator. Well, crappy radiator got plugged in anyway.
I see the
then,
self-tappers.
I put some tires on it.
Oh, while you're doing that, I'm gonna get the grill fired up, all right?
Yeah.
I'll just put a bunch of stuff on there and... Oh, whoa, it's already going down, must have... I got it cranked up, lowered a little bit.
And not knowing anybody would ever want it, they put it on Facebook halfway out here and some dude.
All right, everything's on there. All right, so it's Saturday. This thing, if you can believe it, actually passed tech. I got my number right there, 2600. I think that's Freiberger actually, right there in that golf cart. We're just starting the judging for the Battle of the Beaters, so he's getting rode around. He's gonna judge the cars, and we'll see if they deem this thing worth less than $5,000. That's the whole stick with Battle of the Beaters. Your car has to be deemed worth less than $5,000 in the open market for you to race, and I don't know, I'd say this thing's worth about $5,000, to be honest. Got the inevitable Jim in front of me with his Mercero. Up in line, I'm coming around the bend and they're judging everybody. You can see the tower there and the drag strips right in front of it. I think I actually see Vice Grip's car right here. He just did a video on it. It's like a big block, old school build. Let me see if I can get up there and I'll show you guys. I just saw Derek drive by in it a little bit ago. He was filming the lineup, but I guess he got out of it to go do something. But this thing is really cool. It's got slicks on it. If I remember right, it has a big block. It has a really wicked sounding cam in this thing. It sounds really tough, gotta be honest. This has got a really cool style. You know, you guys usually know I'm a big factory original guy, but this thing is sweet. I gotta give it to him. Nice find. Check it out. Moroso. Yeah, he was in the burnout pit yesterday with this thing, and he does his red, white, and blue smoke thing. Pretty cool. Look at the pinstriping. All right. We're moving, we're moving.
73, baby.
Huh? It's 5.9. It's a 5.9 Cummins.
5.9 Cummins.
Yeah. Hey, you're right. You're right.
Oh, this could be a problem. What do you guys think at a glance? What do you guys think at a glance? Yeah, I think the track can actually handle the weight of this. At a glance, what do you guys think? Is this in? Yeah! Not out?
Great. Everyone wants to see it run.
It's a turbo, isn't it, or is it non-turbo?
Yeah, it's a 5.9 Cummins.
Oh, it's got a 5.9 Cummins in it.
12 valve in it.
Yes, sir.
12 valve. This is really?
No way.
Really?
Heat pump?
That's rotary VE pump.
There you go, it's earlier one. It's not worth as much.
Yeah.
It's so bogus. Really in? He's in. They're saying he's in.
It's an earlier 12 valve. It's not as expensive, but still.
So it's before the P-pump 12 valve, so it's a 89, yeah. So not even an intercooled one originally. Okay. Yeah, I let him go.
He's in.
Yeah, they know it's a turd.
I showed my deep of ignorance in that moment what that was.
Have fun. Oh, the car's there.
You guys need a booster for that? Okay.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. I could hear you in line last time. It was cranking kind of slow.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's my alternator. Yeah, unfortunately, I was a little complicated too. So
See if it'll do it. I do not have my voltmeter. No, I have a test light, but that doesn't read voltage. The only thing he could do is take the negative cable off real quick. If it shuts off, it ain't charging. If it stays on, it's charging. That's the only thing he could do. Oh yeah, it's not charging. My ignition gave out, so I gotta shut it off at the pump. Alright, well, if you get it pushed up to the line, you can use my jump pack to start it to get down. I mean, you don't want to make it all the way here to not run it, right?
yeah.
So Travis, what do you have? What's your truck?
Well, we got an 86 Ford crew cab dually, but it doesn't have the 6.9 IDI. It's got a 5.9 Cummins swap.
Cool. And now you're racing in the Battle of the Beaters, the Power Riders class?
Yes, sir, Power Riders class. She's got a turbo on it. We're going to see what we can do with this 5,500 pound machine. I think we're going to lay down about 150 horse and probably 3 to 350 foot-pounds of torque. She's a little tired. All right, so they just had me pull over to the side here in the truck. I guess I'm their guinea pig. They gave me a bad run, a luck run. What do they call it?
Byy Run.
Byy Run, that's what it is. So I've never been down this before, so they gave me a Byy Run, which means they pulled me off to the side, and I'm going to race last in my class, the Power Rider class, because I got a turbo. And what that means is if there's an odd number of cars by the time they get done with it, I race down whatever lane I want and I get an automatic win because there's an odd number of cars. And if there's an even number of cars, I guess I get to pick my lane and I get to race whoever's last. But I would consider myself lucky because you get to make a free pass basically if you're odd, but I kind of wanted to just race and get it over with, but whatever. Wait, how far do I go up?
Keep going. Go okay. Slow down.
Do I stop?
Not yet. Keep going forward a little bit. Okay. You're good. Stay right here.
Rolling windows down, it's hot. Hey! I had this thing whooping and hollering though.
She's doing good.
I had it whooping and hollering.
You just slip.
Still lost though. What's this guy doing? Oh, is he giving us our time slip? It's a shame to even take this thing.
The toolbox is open.
Okay,
Alright, I just want to let you know.
thank you. I was going 102.
No, you're going 53.
Oh, I was going 53. And I was like, no way.
So your reaction time was 1.22
Seconds?
seconds.
Like after the green?
Yep.
Bull, that's a lie.
That's actually not bad. It's pretty good. Your 60 foot was 3 seconds and 3.5. Not bad. The 330 was 10.9. That's bad. Your 8th mile was 16.7. At 42, your 1,000 foot, 21 seconds. Quarter mile, 26 seconds.
Cool. What was it? Quarter mile at 26 seconds?
26 seconds. Flat.
Flat!
Flat.
Oh, 26 flat though.
26.04. At 50.
Okay, so we're back from the Duct Tape Drags 2 days event. Took the Ford down the drag strip, took the 48 Chevy. It was a really great event, really great time. And I also want to thank the subscriber that came by. You guys know me so well. I'm always interested, not just in old cars, but I have an old fridge from the 50s, I have an old stove, I like old appliances, things like that. Check out what this guy gave me. How thoughtful is this? He picked this up at a thrift store for a good deal, which I'm all about good deals, is perfect. And it's old Corningware. Made in USA for range microwave. And he said, look, I picked this up for you, old Corningware, vintage, you know, plates and dishes. I thought that was so nice. Thank you so much. So we got to get this truck unloaded, but more importantly, we got to get Dalton from Pole Barn Garage situated. So he drove the Sky Goat down here, which he has a couple videos out on that. You guys should check that out if you haven't. And he doesn't want to drive it back because he doesn't want to hurt it. It's kind of hot. Something bad could happen to it, and he actually has to get back. You got to get back in a sort of a time crunch, right, or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in a wedding in 5 days.
I'd say that's a time crunch.
Yeah, well, I mean, it should be a 2-day drive, but, you know.
You never know.
It's probably like a 7-day drive.
Yeah, so he needs something reliable to get back. So he is buying the 79 T-Bird off of me. So hopefully it'll make it back good for Dalton.
And a comfy one, too.
Actually is. Did you see inside?
Oh, yeah.
It's friggin' nice in there.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. You guys don't have interiors down here.
No, they're gone.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the nicest cars I've ever bought.
I love the crank windows. That's a blessing there.
This thing actually has a radio. Do you know that?
What? And a cassette player.
Oh yeah.
Some solder in here.
Some solder?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's always a good sign. What are you trying to sell me?
So what we're gonna do is I gotta back my truck out. We'll get the T-Bird in there. He's gonna do some checks on it, make sure it's all good to go, and we'll get him situated. And he is gonna leave his Sky Goat here for, I don't know, a month. He'll come and get it. I trust him.
A little smashed over here. Not bad though. I could fix that if I cared.
You wanna hand me that other one? No, I either can get it with my hands or violence.
You know they're like $5.
Are they really? Will it not get up in there?
I'll try.
Never mind, make a liar out of me.
There we go. I got it.
Did it crack loose?
Yeah, it's cracking loose.
All right, good deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. While Dalton and JD are monkeying on the Thunderbird, I got to get this truck off the trailer, and I also sold a GMC engine out here that I need to get with the tractor and load up in a gentleman's truck. So let's do that right now.
Put some new rubber on the old deer, huh?
Yeah, I did, man. The tires were they were bad when we bought the thing, and then it got to where we were putting air in it, and the air was coming out as fast as we were putting it in, so we had to cop the $1,000 for 2 new tires.
Yeah. That's a good looking old tractor there.
Dude, this thing's worth its weight in gold.
Oh, yeah.
Like what we're about to do?
Yeah.
How would you do it without? Huh?
Yeah, wheel bearings falling apart on fast.
Is it really?
Yep.
Did you take both apart yet?
I'm gonna take the driver's side apart too. I'll just change them all, but
Holy crap.
yeah.
I had no idea.
You gotta look at that stuff before you drive the marketplace car home 1,400 miles.
Want some help? What do you?
Yeah, I think it might be a little hard to get in there. That rope is in our way. You know what? I could probably even go this way then.
Oh.
Get it on there? Yeah, I should cut that rope.
I got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just try and hook this up. See if I can get some slack out of this thing.
Want to go like in an X?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. What do you think?
Yeah.
An X, and then that should hold her pretty good, right?
Yeah, and don't take no corners real hard.
Ooh, what did I do?
All right. Ooh. Well, we can tighten it, but this strap's about to go. Okay, Dan. So this is a 228 GMC motor with a 4-speed, 4 on the floor. And he messes with these old advanced design trucks and he needs it for his rig, so getting another life, you know what I mean? Everything around here is. Dang, this thing, Thunderbird, everything. Oh, I'm about to go off the trailer. So while they're getting that ready for their 1,400-mile trip back to the Midwest, I have a gentleman coming to look at the 86 Cummins swapped Ford. I got it pulled around front here. So he should be here any minute. He seems pretty interested, and we shall see if we sell it. These things are tricky sometimes.
The Ford ones are cheap.
You almost got it. There it is. Dalton tried to charge this with R134 a minute ago because they got a long drive back and it's going to be kind of hot. But something kind of interesting is he bought an R134 conversion kit, but for some reason this right here looks almost like a factory 134 port. This doesn't look like somebody added a 134 kit to it, which I've never seen before, because in '79 they obviously did not have 134. All they had was 12. They used 12 all the way to 96, but that's obviously retrofitted on there because that would have never came from the factory that way. But the other port is still R12. That is not a 134 port. But what Dalton pointed out, we didn't see this in the beginning, is that it has a, I don't know if this was a Ford thing, but it says notice retrofitted 134A. Climatiseur air conditioner. Charge R12. So this is the original R12 sticker, and then somebody along the line, maybe Ford, I don't know, they fitted it.
It looks pretty official, like dealership, you know?
Right.
It's not your like the O'Reilly conversion kit thing that goes in, you know, that looks a little more official. I bet somebody was probably driving this every day by 93, 4, you know, they started transitioning and got it converted.
I mean, somebody was driving it late enough to need 134. They were driving it in the late 90s.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, they put that, yeah, they put that direct in line. That's a pretty nice, it's a solid hookup right there. I like that.
Unless it leaks.
Unless it leaks, which it does.
It does.
Everything leaked out within a span of what, 5 minutes?
Maybe 10.
You got 10 minutes of air conditioning though.
A little hole in the ozone now. It's even hotter.
All right, there he is right now. All right, well, He test drove it and everything, and he said he really liked it, but still no deal. He said he might come and get it tomorrow, but you know how that goes if they don't give you the money right now. But if they don't hand you the money when they see you, you know how that goes. You typically never see them again. So we'll say that was a dud. So you did all the checks you think you want to do, brakes, wheel bearings.
I mean, yeah.
Did the oil.
And the brakes are like, I don't like old rubber hoses, but
Yeah.
they work. So
Heck yeah.
thank you, man.
Hey.
And it's really nice meeting you.
Yeah, dude, this has been great.
And we'll be back in a month to pick up the Buick and
Yeah.
whatever. And maybe we can actually like hang out then
I know.
instead of just bombing something together.
Just banging it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to grill though. We got to grill out.
Yeah, we did.
That was fun.
We got that.
All right. I think Dalton and gang are ready to head back to the Midwest. Did all their checks, did the wheel bearings, got the wheels back on, set it down on the ground. I think they'll have pretty good luck with this thing. It did us pretty good, didn't it? Except for the fuel pump.
Yeah, but it's heading back to where it came from.
That's true. The Midwest. We took it from Nebraska to here, now from here back close-ish to Nebraska. Oh my gosh. Tearing up my place. See you guys. The gentleman that came and looked at the Ford the other day, who I said probably wouldn't be back, is actually back. Usually how it goes is if they come and they look at it, they either buy it there or they pass on it and they say, oh, we'll let you know. But actually, he's here to buy it. So I'm pleasantly surprised and very happy. So let's get it out here for him. Little bit of this. Gotta get the title. He has his own battery he wants to put in it, so we'll take my battery out. I had to put this on for the duct tape drags. They have to have a battery hold down. He owns a tree cutting business and he's going to use this in his business. It's a small business, not a huge corporation, so big companies usually can't buy off the cuff trucks. They got to have everything on a buying an account and a charge account, and it's all got to be on the book. So it's good that he can use this and he can save some money and not have to buy a brand new truck. So I guess he cuts down tall trees, hauls them off, sells logs, things like that. So this is really the perfect truck for stuff like that. Goes off to its new home. And that concludes the saga on the Cummins swapped 86 Ford. Got to get my battery back. So the gentleman that bought this Cummins drivetrain is here right now to pick it up. I gotta move these out so we can get the tractor in here. gonna swap it into a 60 Chevy 1-ton, I think. All right, 12 valve nation, baby. As far as things for sale go, I'm pretty happy with where we're at now. The 86 Cummins swapped Ford is sold and gone. The 79 T-Bird is sold to Dalton and gone to Missouri. The 62 Cadillac is sold, waiting to be picked up. Both Cummins drivetrains that I bought down in Bisbee a couple episodes ago are gone. So let me show you what we still have from previous videos. 70 Ford is still for sale. I think we lowered the price to 62 on this guy. This one's got a clean title. This is a straight truck. If you haven't seen the video on it, we did a whole video on it. Runs, drives, stops, clean original Arizona truck. Nice seat, nice floors. 390 with a 4-speed manual. It's a pretty bare bones truck. Door panels, paint. You could shine this up with 2000 grit and a polishing wheel. I mean, it'd look really good. Oh, and it has the this was a camper special, so it's got those things right there which go in the bed and hold down a camper. I think it has 2 tanks. It's got 2 tanks from the factory. West Coast mirrors, towing mirrors. It's a clean one. Very straight. Bumpers are straight. Rebuilt the carburetor, new cap, rotor, plug wires, spark plugs. Holds water, doesn't leak, holds oil. Looked underneath there and the clutch looks absolutely brand spanking new. Somebody was taking care of this truck. This was a 1-owner truck. So if you are interested in this, I'll put my email right here. For anything you guys might be interested in, just email me. And I also have some old gas pumps for sale. You know, usually a lot of guys that are into old cars are also into old memorabilia. You guys see it in the background of my videos all the time. I love big signs. I love porcelain signs, gas and oil stuff. You know, lollipop signs, old wooden painted signs, gas pumps, anything gas and oil related, me and Dad love, and we like getting it wherever we can. These are the 2 in here. I didn't move them because these have the guts in them now. Some guys like them with the guts in them. Some guys like them without the guts in them. Some guys are restored guys. Some guys are patina guys. Personally, I'm a guts inside patina guy. Even though I'm not using the pump, I just like completion. I might change my mind on that later on because these are really hard to move, and yeah, that's why I left them in here. So this is a Bennett 700 series Texaco diesel pump. There's actually, this pump is so complete, we had to put a bag around the bottom pipe because there's still diesel trying to come out. Oh, here we go. See, there's bag still full of diesel. I mean, this is a pump you could actually hook up and make it work again if you really wanted to. This is a California pump. Bases, always problems you have is bases rotting out. That's a big thing. So patina doesn't mean it's tore up. It just means it's got a good look. It's still solid pump. These all light up. All the pumps I'm going to show you light up. This one is 2300. This one is a National 305 pump, Sinclair branded. This one's got the guts in it. I even have the original keys for this one right here. This is also extremely complete pump, not a single thing missing from the inside. Nice faceplate, lights up. The belt works in this one. Hand crank and all that works in this one, I think. So I got 21 on this one. And these are the other 5 gas pumps we currently have. This one is a Wayne 100A. This one has a factory station lighter, which is cool. A lot of them had globes, some of them had no globe. This one's got a station lighter. This one, I think we're asking 3 for this one because it's got its gas pump handle. It's all complete, got both of its faces, no rod at the bottom. These station lighters are hard to get your hands on. The station lighters are worth about $750 by themselves. So again, another clean pump, lights up. And then this one is a lot more rare. It's probably the rarest pump we got right now. This is a Erie clock face gas pump from the 1930s, Texaco ghost letters. Got the little bulb up in there. Both of the clock faces on both sides are in it. The lower guts are not in this one. Pretty solid around the bottom. This one we're asking 4 It's got the Visi gauge. An Erie Visi gauge is worth about $750 to $800 by itself if you just took that off. So the fizzy gauge and the clock face, and it looks cool. It's just a really cool pump. Really hard to come across these clock faces. And then this one is a Wayne 515. This one's got an acrylic cylinder. This is a visible out of the 1920s. Has its handle, has a nice solid base, has all its gallon markers. This one, I think we're at 32 for it. And then the G&B visible right here with the red crown globe has an original glass, but it's broken. It's not rotted out and tore up. It's just got good patina on it. Really cool outside pump. This one, I think we're at 28 on it. Rainier gasoline. This one's got like a tin punched ad glass advertising on it. This one has a Visi gauge on it too. Most people take them off and you never see Visi gauges. They're hard to get. This one we're at 25 on it. It's a good looking pump. Really good patina. Awesome. Just really like this pump. I like all these, a little bit different style. It'd be cool to buy 2 of these and put them, these are shop beacons. I always like getting twosies of the same pump because you can put them on either side and it looks correct, you know, it looks legit. Like if you have this on one side and this on another, it doesn't look quite right on the side of your building. 2, yeah, they look good together, even though they're different brands. They look the same. From a glance, you couldn't really tell. My dad has another Cummins drivetrain for sale. They go pretty quick. A lot of people want these for swaps. This one's the same as the others. It runs. This one is from a 91-2.3. This one's an intercooled one because the way the turbo comes out and the way the intake is. This one was an intercooled engine. So the 89 and 90s were non-intercooled. This one was an intercooled one. This one runs good. The tranny shifts. We put it in gear when we started and the tranny moves and all that. Yeah, this is a clean one. Turbo doesn't leak any oil, starts up and runs great. It cranks up first start just like a 5.9 should. So this one's $3,500, just like the other 2 were, and it's fair price for what's out there. So this one right here, this one's like a project pump. This one's $800. This is a Bennett pump. It's like that Texaco diesel pump that's in my trailer. Same kind of pump, same brand, same style. And then one last thing, Dad's Camino is for sale. You guys can look back at the videos we did on this. Dad's 60L Camino. He put tires on it, wheels on it, brakes on it, engine in it, tranny in it. Put glass in the sides. Made all the gauges work. He made the headlights work. Tail lights. Put a small block in it. This is a small block 305 with a 350 turbo in it. Again, runs, drives, stops, aluminum rad, clean title. This is a nice car too. Dad's asking $8,500 for this. We see people asking 10 grand for these with nothing, sitting in the yard, no engine, no tranny, no title, no nothing. So 85 for a run and drive. You can drive this home. It's not bad. Backs in it. What? No exhaust. It needs an exhaust. But it runs and drives and stops and the lights work. So these are cool cars. Not a lot of these hanging around. Well, this was a much different episode. Duct Tape Drags this weekend. Meeting Dalton from Pole Barn, you know, a little collab action going on. Cool guy. I like Dalton personally, and Jess and Jim and JD, really cool people. I'm glad I got to meet him. If you don't follow him, you guys really need to. He's got a great channel. It's popping off, you know, it's doing great. A lot of clearing house this episode. Now the job is to go find something else to buy, but since you guys have stuck around this long,